I want to thank your leaders for having the foresight to have someone like me come in here and have your ear for a few minutes. I want to tell you a little bit about Syboll Nation. We started it December 21st, 2012 is when we started getting pictures coming in from, well, now 23 states and 3 different countries of people doing the Syboll. It basically started like this YouTube videos that we were doing, and then we made a message about anti-bullying, tolerance, and acceptance. And I know that these guys are young, but I was young when I was bullied, and it lasted my whole life. And certain things that you do now will change your life forever. So it's great that you have people that care about you learning this, because it's important. Because what you say matters to everyone. And I'll tell you a small story about me growing up. When I was 6 years old, my best friend Patrick died in the fire, and I thought that my world had ended at that point. We didn't have counseling back then. We didn't have anyone to talk to. So I spent my whole life until I was 14 years old not having any friends. So I was bullied all the time because of it, because people saw I was shy and a loner, so they took it out on me. And the smallest words do matter. Everything that you say to somebody does matter. So I was like 14 years old, and there was this kid that was 13, and I was bullied at the time. And I saw him being bullied, and I went up in his defense. And I was bullied more because of it. But I hadn't seen that kid for a long time. It was 30 years. And I just got an email from him a couple of weeks ago, and he said, "Hey, Syboll, I see what you're doing about this anti-bullying thing. And I don't know if you realize this, but when you helped me then, you actually changed my life." He's a doctor now, and I had no idea what had happened to him. I didn't even know he would remember that. And he said, "I want to help you. I'm friends with somebody in the press, and I've been their ear, and I told them what you're doing. They think it's great." And then I got on Fox News because of it, and Good Day Philadelphia, and now we're going to have NBC. So whatever you do say does matter. You might not think it makes a difference, but it makes a difference. You need to find something inside of yourself that's strong enough, because someone might walk in here and say, there's one leader in this crowd. The truth is you're all leaders. You're all leaders of your own life. And everything you do does make a difference. When I was like 8 years old, it was 3rd grade, and I was doing communion or confirmation, and a nun came in, and she told us a story that I thought was really harsh. Growing up, I realized it was a very harsh story, but it made a difference in my life, and maybe it'll make a difference in yours. And I'll clean it up a little bit, because she used a little bit harsher language than I'm going to use now. But she said that there was this kid, and he loved his parents, and his mom was his best friend, and he always would say, "God bless you," when he left his mom every day. One day he didn't want to go to school, and he had a fight with his mom, and he slammed the door, and he went to school, didn't think anything of it, came home, wanted something to eat, screaming for his mom, and his mom wasn't there anymore. And he never got a chance to say goodbye to her. He never got a chance to say God bless you. So you need to find your parents and find a love and word that you have with your parents that will keep you connected. My word was God bless. From that day on, since I was 8 years old until my mom passed away 4 years ago, I said GB to her every single time I talked to her. We never, ever left without saying GB. We had fights a lot, but her and I, we were connected. And still to this day, I'm connected with her because of that. We never left like that. So either you need to find one parent or both your parents and find that connection within them so you have somebody. And always remember that your neighbor, your friend that gets bullied, the person who isn't just like you, you have no idea what problems they have. You don't know if their parents are having financial difficulties or if their grandmom's sick. You have no idea. So be nice to them, because it really does make a difference. And Syboll Nation was developed so that it could help you to change the me generation into a generation that cares and gives back. And I hope that that's what you guys do. And I hope that maybe I taught you something, and it's really nice to meet you. Thank you.